Namo tassa bhagavato arahato samma sambuddhassa. Good morning, students. Here we are at the end of term. Everything that has a beginning must come to an end. Everything that is born must eventually die. Once there was a king who was approached by a messenger from the east, and then another from the south, another from the west, another from the north. Each of the messengers said to the king, "O great king, there is a great mountain coming from this direction. It is moving and it is crushing everything in its way. And one day it will get to this kingdom. There's a mountain crushing everything from every direction, and your end is inevitable. What should you do, great king?" And the great king said, "Well, given that it must end, then what can I do except live a good life?" And they say that when we die, our life flashes before our eyes, and we remember everything that we've done, both good and bad, as we go. And so as we come to the end of this term, it is time for us to reflect upon how we have lived this term. Have we lived lives of goodness? Have we done our duties? Have we given? Have we loved? Or have we lived lives of selfishness? We're about to go into the awards night when we review the way that we have lived inside the school. We're about to go on holidays. The word holiday is a contraction of the word holy and day. It is time for us to now reflect quietly, with contemplation on exactly how we have lived, given that everything must come to an end. And so what is it to live good lives? Well, it's very simple at this stage of your life. Right now, you are either at home or you're at school. So when you're at home, living a good life means doing your duty to your family, helping out around the house, listening to your parents, being kind to your brothers and sisters, doing your homework, forgiving everybody around you for their weaknesses and celebrating their strengths. What does it mean to live a good life at school? It means listening to your teachers, doing your work inside of class, helping out around the school, forgiving everybody around you for their weaknesses and celebrating their strengths. It's not too complex, actually, what you need to do in order to live a good life. It's just that it's hard to do. And that's why we must constantly reflect upon how we are doing, and especially as things come to an end. Because with every ending, there is a beginning. And if you reflect now, and as you go into your holidays, about how you have done this term, then you can come back next term with a clean slate, start all over again, and live even better than you have done this term. Life springs anew. Spring always comes after winter. And you have this opportunity to plant seeds so that a great harvest will come next term. So there is always sadness when things come to an end. You can use that. There is nothing to be afraid in things coming to an end. There is nothing to be afraid in death if you always commit yourself to living a good life. And that's my talk for you today. May it lead to your happiness and welfare, students. Please stand.